guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that it's been a hot minute since I last uploaded, but today I am coming at you guys with a cooking video. Now this is something that I was put on by my homegirl Jen, so thank you very much for this. Now I go ahead and add a few different little things. I do it a little different, but if you guys want to go ahead and check this out, make sure you keep on watching on how I make this Tuscan shrimp. So as you guys can see here, I have all of my ingredients. I have spinach, I have mushrooms, I have my cubitos de pollo. This is what I'm gonna use as my chicken broth. I have my oregano. I don't have Italian seasoning at the moment, so I'm gonna use oregano mixed with some basil because that's basically how you make Italian seasoning anyways. Some garlic powder, some spaghettis, some heavy cream, olive oil, and our shrimp. Now, when I make this, I love to have leftovers for the next day. And leftovers, you guys, is so freaking good. It's like all the flavors, like I don't know, it's like they really combine better the next day. So I love to have leftovers and stuff, you know, for like lunch, possibly dinner again. Some people like to add sun-dried tomatoes, but I don't like sun-dried tomatoes. That's why I am substituting it for the mushrooms. But yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and get started on this. Really important, I forgot to show you guys as well, is Parmesan cheese. This does take Parmesan cheese, and you do add it while you're cooking, not after. So yeah, this is also part of the recipe. My sartén is on, and now what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go ahead and add my 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So I have 1 tablespoon right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill that up. So there's 1, and then 2. So while my olive oil is heating up a bit, I'm gonna go ahead and, even though my shrimp is already, you know, peeled and deveined and all that stuff, I like to wash them a little bit. Using a bag and a half, there's literally the other half is in here. I'm not gonna be needing that. And I'm just gonna go ahead with hot water. I'm gonna go ahead and just wash them off a bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass them over to this little bowl, simply because I don't want shrimp water all over my floor. Nice and thawed out already, and clean and peeled and deveined, and they're good to go. I have to cook them really well because my husband does get, you know, behind his ears. He gets a little itchy with seafood. So I cook them a little bit. I try to cook them as much as I can, to the point where once he goes to eat them, he, you know, doesn't like get itchy behind his ears or anything like that. So right about now, the shrimp are finally cooked thoroughly. They're cooked good enough, to the point which I'm hoping they don't make him, you know, itchy in his ears. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my spaghetti to boil. And since I want leftovers, I'm gonna do the whole box. Sit there. I don't start moving them now. I start moving them once they start getting a little softer. While that's boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on making my sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add about 1 cup of heavy cream. That should be about 1 cup right there. Then I'm gonna grab about 1/2 cup of water. or about this much. Honestly, I don't know how much this is, but I'm gonna use this much. And then I'm gonna grab one of my cubitos de pollo, the little flavored cubes. And all I need is one. All you're gonna need is one. Just gonna open it up. And then just throw that bitch in there. And then you're gonna mash it with like a fork or something. I grabbed a spoon and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mush it. I'm gonna crush it. Until it's all crushed in there. And you have instant broth. And I'm just gonna throw it in there. I'm gonna mix it in with our heavy cream. Next, we're gonna wanna grab a teaspoon of garlic powder. And we're just gonna go ahead and fill that in there. Okay, so we got a teaspoon there. Add in there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some basil. Teaspoon of basil. And oregano is a really strong taste and smell. So we're just gonna grab like half of a teaspoon and throw it in there as well. Next, we're gonna add our half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Alright, so we're gonna have to open up our new one. Okay, and then go ahead and fill that up. Just crush the little like balls that come out. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw it in there as well. But you know what? I like to splurge a little bit on cheese, so we're gonna throw a little bit more. Next, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wash and cut our mushrooms. I'm gonna chop up my mushrooms. They don't have to be finely chopped. Just cut them a bit. Now that they're all finally chopped up, I have a cup of mushrooms. You can use however much you want. You guys want to use less, that's fine. You guys don't want to use mushrooms, that's fine. Next, what we're going to add is our spinach. Lower the heat a bit. Well, actually raise it. And while this is heating up a bit, I'm checking on my noodles. They're starting to get soft. So let's just let them, I'm just gonna let them do their thing there while I come over here and work my sauce. Make sure you guys have a whisk at hand because you are gonna need a whisk. And then I am just gonna go ahead and throw all my stuff in there. all my seasoning, the heavy cream, the spinach, mushrooms, and then I'm gonna go ahead and whisk it. You're gonna go ahead and whisk it until it gets nice and thick. If you need to use more heavy cream, that's fine, go ahead. I most likely will end up using a little bit more, simply because I do have an entire bag and a half of shrimp. So I'm gonna go ahead and just whisk all of this until it starts getting nice and thick. Do not leave it alone for more than like, I don't know, maybe less than a minute. Do not leave it alone for more than that, because heavy cream will dry out. So now it's starting to thicken. I'm gonna go ahead and add my shrimp softly, so you don't like, you know, splatter the heavy cream anywhere. And then you're just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and use this so that my shrimp don't get stuck into the whisk, and then it's gonna be annoying. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start moving my shrimp around in there, spreading it out nice and even. Make sure that it's in every part. Make sure that there's enough spinach on, you know, each side, enough shrimp on each side, and all that stuff. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look. This is how it's turning out. Honestly, I don't know another better way to serve this with. I don't know if people like to eat this with like rice or anything else, or just like alone with salad, but I always add the spaghettis because it tastes so freaking bomb with the spaghettis. To me, that's not enough sauce, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here with a little bit more of heavy cream, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it. I am gonna lower my heat because I don't want it to dry out. And there you go, guys. It is finished. It is ready to serve. I do not recommend putting this on a low heat because, like I said, it is heavy cream. Again, I'm not a professional chef, so you can always Google it, but me personally, I wouldn't recommend putting it on low heat just in case it won't like dry out or anything like that. I just set it to the side, and when I, you know, if it gets cold, then when it's ready to serve and stuff like that, I'll just reheat it here on the stove, and that's about it. But yeah, you guys, this is ready. It is ready for you to serve, and look at how good this looks, you guys. Putting it to the side, and now I am waiting for my pasta. My pasta should be ready soon. So excuse my mess over here. I'm about to wash everything after I am done here, and I already drained out my spaghettis, you guys. But a trick that I want to show you guys is, if you don't want your spaghettis to get like all sticky and everything after you put them back in their pan, go ahead and open the cold water and then just like drizzle it a little bit. Drizzle it a little bit with cold water, and they'll be super soft. They'll stay super soft. They'll stay perfect when you go to serve them. They won't be all sticky and none of that stuff. And then I'm gonna leave them like that until they drain out even more. That way, you know, I won't have like watery spaghetti and everything. Drizzle them with cold water, but not to the point where, you know, they're gonna get like all cold. Spaghetti, they're back in their pot, and you see, after drizzling them with cold water, I go ahead and mix them around a little bit, and bam, perfect. They won't be all sticky. For the grand finale, I'm gonna go ahead and plate it for you guys. I know that's not all important and stuff like that, but I want to show you guys how good it looks. Now, I suck at plating, so don't judge me. Okay, So you add some noodles right there, and then you come over here to your pan. You grab a spoonful, and you grab another spoonful, and then bam, Tuscany shrimp. You got some bomb ass Tuscany shrimp. And like I said, you guys, you can plate this with some garlic bread and some salad, or either or by itself, and you are good to go for dinner. And there you have it, you guys. Tuscany shrimp ready and served. Good to eat, good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Let me know if you guys ever make this recipe. Go ahead, change up whatever you want, add whatever you want. It is for you to experiment, for you to feel, you know, for you to make whatever you think is good, whatever you think is not good. Add it, don't add it. It's all good. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.